According to testimony, the bar has rules about not wearing biker jackets and vests with their colors. Again, according to testimony, the FSU Biker Club got upset with the higher calling club for wearing their colors, threw some punches, and stole one of their vests.
In that video, we saw an interesting thing. We saw a Christian club get its colors taken. And that was really pretty scary for them. And in that, we saw a guy get hit, and he started getting beaten up. The other guy just took his colors off and handed it to the guy. And you know, I'm not too upset that somebody would lose their colors. I mean, not everybody's going to fight over their colors, and you're not in a 1% motorcycle club. Maybe you're not a guy who fights for your colors. And, you know, a motorcycle club should have enough sway to be able to get its colors back. But there was something that troubled me about that video. And that was, there were, by my count, 4 brothers, or at least 3, who sat around that table and waited for one brother to finish getting his ass stomped. And that is something that's troubled me as I've watched that video several times. One thing that a brotherhood means is we fight together, we stand together, back to back, we die together. But if you punch my brother in the mouth, you've got to punch me. Once you start swinging on my brother, then the whole family's coming to the table. You ever known those families? You hit one of them family members, you got to fight everybody in the damn crew, the whole family. That's what MC Brotherhood's about. And those 2 guys sitting at the back table, I don't know, for me, it would be very difficult. I couldn't be your brother anymore. Matter of fact, I'd probably be your enemy and be wanting to swing on your ass the minute that we got into a meeting together somewhere. So, you don't particularly fight and die over patches, but you absolutely fight and die over your brothers, over your club brothers. A club brother cannot go through something and you not be there. His wife leaves him. He's in the middle of the night crying and out on a wall talking about jumping off. You're there. If a brother's motorcycle is broken down and it's raining cats and dogs and you got to get up and go to work in 3 hours, you tough it out. Get your ass in your car, you hook your trailer up in the rain, and you go take care of your brother. And this is the part that you can't teach about brotherhood. Now, you can teach MC protocol, and you can teach respect, and you can teach the way things are done. But what you cannot teach is you can't teach brotherhood. That's why so many people in motorcycle clubs are bad at it. They do horrible things to their brothers. They get all political and ambitious, and next thing you know, they're sticking a foot up a brother's ass, going after a brother's girl, stealing from a brother, robbing a brother. Not everybody is good for the brotherhood. But when you find them out, that's when you weed them out. You get rid of them quick. You can't sit there, in case you don't know this, okay? Some Black Dragon. You can't sit still and watch your brothers get their ass whooped. Now, whether or not you fight to keep your cut, that's on you and your club bylaws and your club expectation and on you as a person. But when somebody starts beating on a family member, there's no protocol for that. Either you got their back or you don't. Either you're real or you ain't. And It doesn't matter if you can call some homies later. That shit don't matter. Your brother's getting his ass stomped. You got to get up. You got to grab your cojones. You got to grab them. And you got to say, this is an ass whooping I might just have to take. And you might even get the Black Dragon Biker TV Ain't No Punk Award. I'll never forget those two old bastards that, it's about 2017 or so. Man, I forget what motorcycle club they were with. They got surrounded by a bunch of guys from the Beast MC. And man, them boys got whooped for them colors. I tell you what, though, them two old bastards fought it out. They fought it out for real, man. Wasn't nobody taking nothing for them. But I don't know if it was more that they were fighting for them colors or that they were fighting for them. Two bros back to back out there with it, man. Surrounded by 20 dudes. They went down swinging, bro. Swinging. They went down swinging. Never forget it. So, that's the requirement. If you wonder about the requirement of brotherhood, the requirement of brotherhood is simple. We have each other's backs. We don't do each other wrong. We don't do each other screwed up. We follow the bylaws. We give everybody their fair shot and their fair turn by the bylaws. And we let nothing come in between that. Nothing stops that. Nothing. You don't get to get so mad at a brother that you put him out bad without a trial. You don't get so mad at a brother, or you don't get so scared that you watch a brother just get his ass whooped and they ain't whooping your ass too. You go and get a brother. That's why we call them brothers, and these are brothers we get to choose. Unlike the ones that you get in the family that you're born with, you still got to do the same things for them because they're blood. But in a motorcycle club, we create bonds that are as good as blood, as good as we can make them as blood. So when I see that video, I realize that maybe some explanations were not made about the requirements of brotherhood, and not a lot of clubs are doing that. Now listen, we didn't sign up for this. You know, you're a 99%er. I didn't sign up for that. You know what? You're a homeowner. You don't sign up for somebody kicking the door in with a gun and holding your family hostage and burglarizing people and raping your wife. You don't sign up for that. But if somebody kicks that door open, sometimes trouble just comes to you. Somebody kicks that door open, bro, it's on like a chicken bone. Because that's what it takes to be a man. If somebody's beating your brother up, putting their hands on your brother, punching him in the mouth, you got to fly like Superman in a cape over there to help him, because that's the requirements of brotherhood. Pure and simple. Capiche?